Hey my stars, it's me Missy, I'm back, and today I'm going to be playing some more of Thronebreaker, The Witcher's Tale. Now, when we last left off with this game, we had just taken care of the, what are they called? Strays of Spala. We also defeated some monsters, defeated some spies, took care of a lot of different things, I must say. So we are going to be starting our journey to go save Drovigrad? Drovigrad, I think that's how you say it. And they need our help because another country has invaded ours, and they are not very nice peoples. And they seem to look down on us. So we are going to have to beat some common sense and manners into their head, it seems. I also wanted to say thank you, Malunky Romilly, for following me. I super duper appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm sorry I've been gone so long, guys. I've been a little bit sick. I don't know if you guys can tell that I probably sound horrible. Hopefully it's not too damn bad. But anyway, with that, let's get into the game, shall we? Okay. I'm going this way.
Black lads trampled my son, your majesty. They saw him walking along the road. He didn't slow, not one bit.
I'm sorry.
Milady, I've nae much, but I'll gladly give me last coin for the cause. For vengeance.
Oh, I feel bad for you, buddy. I'm so sorry. What's over here? More stuff. There's a monster there. Map. Talk to them
Your
before.
majesty, what of Prince Willem? Where is he? Why's he not come to relieve us?
I don't know. Yeah, so I gotta go over that way. Okay. Go defeat a monster then, shall we? To battle! Syrian fishermen claim that vile monsters have emerged from beneath the water lilies of Yavina's shallow shore waters. They claim the horrid beasts had large fish-like eyes and scaly hide speckled with green bristles. Standard battle. Okay, nothing special. Among the lilies. Arc Spore. Every turn on, turn end, damage a random enemy by 1. Death Wish. Summon this unit from the graveyard and weaken it by 4.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
End turn. Move 2 enemies to the row opposite this unit and apply torrential rain.
Ours is not to reason why.
Yes. I won. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay. this guy.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Let him go.
Left, right, left, right.
There we are.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time,
Time to die.
One bullet's all I need.
There we are. We're already at 40. Jesus.
Aye.
Mark Spore. Hold this guy back. Okay, they're at 36.
Again and again and again.
Here we
We
are.
must trust each other.
This.
A lesson in humility coming now.
Army's a
There we are.
waste of time for one like me.
This. Wow, we're at 96. Goodness.
Our ballista, your command.
$108. I'll be winning this soon, it seems.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Armor won't save them.
Here we are. I think I'm going to pass. $105. Yeah, I win. There we are. Malcolm, the roads are perilous. More black clouds than mosquitoes out there these days. Getting to Dravograd is bloody impossible for now. I've hidden the goodies in a secret box on the side of the inn opposite the temple. We can decide how to move it once the shitstorm's calmed a bit. Till then, try not to die. Okay. That was a fun little battle. I think maybe there was a temple back that way, but I can go look later. Take care of
The
this.
Even Company passed by a village evidently pillaged by the Nilfgaridans. From afar they had heard cries, but as they drew near they recognized them not as cries of grief, but as cursing, cries of anger.
Give him a proper walloping, the scoundrel!
Mercy, good folk! I've done nothing wrong!
The villagers stood gathered near the hamlet's center, surrounding an elf, bloodied and cowering. Stones in hand, the peasants threatened and cursed him. The queen demanded an explanation. A ruddy-faced blacksmith stepped forth and spit.
A Nilfgaardian spy the horse and is, your majesty. He's the one brought him here to raise the village. He's got to hang.
The other villagers agreed with the smith. The elf fell at the queen's feet and groveled.
Have mercy, Renner. Save your loyal subject. They lie! They fault me only as I am an elf.
I don't know what to do here. For the elf's life, let the humans meet out their justice. I don't like either option. They don't have enough information. Let the humans meet out their justice for the elf's life. Spare the elf's
Whence
life.
this certainty of his guilt? Have you any proof?
Asked Meave.
Did anyone see him communing with the foe? Did he hold any coin with a foreign stamp?
The villagers eyed Meave angrily, their hands clenched into fists. Yet none dared utter a word in protest.
Know this. The Blackclads need no reason to pillage our homes. Now stand aside and let this wretch go.
The elf tearfully thanked the queen, then begged her not to leave him behind. Instead, he pleaded vehemently to join her retinue.
Your most noble grace, please, I beg you. As soon as you're gone, the Dwan will hang me from the nearest tree.
Let the elf join your company.
So be it,
said the queen after a moment's consideration.
Find the quartermaster. He's to put you to work. And now we march.
The villagers gazed with hatred as the company left the hamlet. When its thatched roof huts disappeared beyond the next bend, Meave breathed a sigh of relief.
I swear it, your majesty. The elf was scheming with the Blackclads. The gods be witnesses.
How do you know? Is there any proof? Your Grace, the merchant has a proposal that may be of interest in the face of war. He's decided to close shop and has offered to give us all his remaining goods. In return, he requests a few of our men escort him to the nearest town. Very well, assign a few recruits. I'll have his escort. Over here. Your Majesty, the owner of this estate has demanded recompense for wartime damage. He claims you failed in your royal duty to protect his land from the Nilfgaardian invasion. He's right, the fault is mine. Alone, he's owed his due. Well, I have it. So here you go. Okay. Point of interest. Loot. Point of interest. Okay, let's keep going. Training grounds, yes. Gain recruit after every battle won. Or going this way, I guess. What's over here? Okay, some stuff for me. I'll be back to up to 1,000 gold in no time. Oh, wait. Another stupid thing for the multiplayer.
Remember this, Nilfgaridans. You'll not defeat the gods. They fear not your torches. They fear not your swords. Blasphemers, pagans, idolaters who prostrate themselves to the sun.
It really is funny how everybody has a different version of something that they worship. Money. There's one of those. This is weird. Oh gosh.
A dark shadow suddenly cut across the sky. The queen instinctively brought her shield up, convinced a Nilfgaardian catapult had lobbed a boulder their way. But when the boulder landed in the road ahead, it smashed into splinters and proved an empty barrel.
This is what they cast at us. Barrels. Is this some jest?
Well, they're not known for their sense of humour, the Nilfgaardians,
answered Reynard. Meve stood in her stirrups, squinted, peered into the distance, and let out a hearty chortle. For the barrel had been loosed by neither catapult nor trebuchet, but by a rock troll consumed by fury. At what? A company of Nilfgaardian soldiers had pitched camp by the cave the troll called home.
Some trolls have all the luck. Command your forces to help the troll.
Or non-troll?
Said the queen, drawing her sword.
None deserve to die at Nilfgaard's hands. Follow me!
Look at him, any little cutie pie. People often disregard trolls upon seeing their clumsy movements and hearing their awkward, crooked sentences. They conclude that trolls serve as no real threat, beasts easily outwitted or outrun should the need arise. But the Nilfgaardians would soon realize that falseness of those assumptions, and learn the high price of their mistake when the battle without letting Shup die or be captured. Okay, I can't let him die or be captured. This is a shortened battle. I think that's fine.
Larum! Essayan Tuvin Avian!
For soup!
Shoop.
Your life is mine now.
Protect the troll!
Every 2 turns on turn start if the sum of both adjacent units' power is even, damage all units on the opposite row by 1, and then move to the other row. If odd, damage all units on this row by 1, including self, then move to the other row. So we can't have an odd number.
I'm a won't say.
Wise choice.
Hmm.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
Order!
Here we are.
It's safe!
Your Grace, the troll, it's a bit unpredictable.
Yeah, maybe a bit.
Right.
One bolt's all I need.
Come on, buddy.
Zericania, source of the best goods.
Give me a target.
That will do.
Back, right back.
Ennard Fane!
Arbalista, your command.
That guy. And turn.
Ha! This one's got spirit.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
Here we are. Jupe is still alive. Thank you, Shoop.
The Lyrians smashed the Nilfgaardian force. The troll, having grown suddenly pensive, gazed and picked at the invaders' corpses.
Clad in blacks humans, no good humans.
Just so, Sir Troll. The Nilfgaardians are a devious lot. Our land they've attacked most treacherously.
Clad in blacks humans hard. Why no good humans? Big lot armor. You got to. Try morsel of human, you wish?
Do you know to whom you speak? This is Her Majesty, your queen.
Greeting your queen. Soup is me.
There, Reynard. I believe I can manage this. Say, Shoop, you've quite the stockpile of kegs. Do you engage in custom, perhaps?
No. Keg's good for smash when Shoop angry gets. But costume engaging. That what mean?
It means... well, to trade one thing for another. At a profit.
One thing for other. For glitter rocks, even.
Yes, if you play your cards right, you might just convince someone to pay you in rocks.
Cards. Cards, kegs, trade, glitter rocks. Shoop plan got. Shoop gotta go. Afore human go, Shoop human give. Your queen aid give, your queen aid get.
Oh, okay. New card acquired. Card has been added to your army and can be found in the command tent. Elf and onion soup.
The troll turned on his heel and ran out of his cave, his destination known only to himself. As she moved to leave, a hunch told Meave the world would yet hear of this troll named Shoop.
Good. Achievement. Plutocracy? Earn 10,000 gold. Look at his little drawings. Aren't they adorable?
Never seen so many armed men in my life, and each one in black plate and winged helm.
Your Majesty, a landslide on the road blocks our passage. The men could clear the way on your orders, though they are clearly weary from marching and battle. According to each, their fatigue should pass with haste to work. That's good. Okay. Let's go do this. And now they are ready for battle if I need them to be. Army Group East Camp.
Look at the palisades. The machines of war. Too many to count.
I cannot fathom it. Has Nilfgaard sent all its forces into Lyria?
No, your grace. But a single army.
Gods protect us.
The queen uttered a juicy curse. Dravagrad stood before them, Nilfgaardians all round it, 3, perhaps 4 battalions of armored infantry, arbalists and cavalry behind them. Trebuchet volleys had punched holes in the walls, while battering rams had twisted the main gate open. But elsewise, the city was mere moments from falling to the foe.
Doomed! We stand not a chance. Nilfgaard outnumbers us twofold. More!
Then our men must put double the spirit into the fight. Double the heart. Lyria!
Emboldened by their valiant queen and commander, the Lyrians charged headlong at Nilfgaard's lines into a hail of bolts and arrows.
Let's go, guys! Nilfgaardian soldiers were well equipped. Each wore heavy black plate, a helm topped with black wings, and wielded a tall Bavis shield emblazoned with a golden sun. The Lyrians in their quilted jackets and light mail appeared all the smaller and weaker by comparison, yet they were to prove that the imposing Nilfgaard army was but a pretense of power. Eliminate from the commander. I can't say his name. Destroy battle special rules.
Attack! Rid this city of all black-clad filth!
Your Grace, I see the commander. We must train our efforts on him.
Every turn on turn start, restore a unit to its base power. If it is destroyed, Meave wins the battle.
One bolt's all I need. Give me a target. Our ballista, your command.
Alba! Left, right, left, right.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
Again and again and again.
Okay.
Armor won't save him.
Pull that guy back. Okay.
Her Majesty is exceptional.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
If you insist.
One bolt's all I need.
Okay.
I'm coming, I'm coming.
Aye.
Pass. I won! I wish I could have killed the guy though, but hey.
Your Grace, there, on the horizon. Reinforcements for the foe.
Damn.
Very gloire! Trouver ni gloire!
I messed this up. Oh.
Ennard Fane!
Hail Hertha.
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
And turn.
Yes.
Left, right, left, right.
Okay.
Should have listened to me old lady.
Brach! Scheiß! In! Zwei!
Again and again and again.
Three.
Off to the front yet again.
Quiet, or the Commissar will hear.
Okay, so they won that. Let's try that again. I think that's fine.
Attack! Rid this city of all black-clad filth!
Your Grace, I see the commander. We must train our efforts on him.
Trouver ni gloire!
Let's see here.
Armor won't save.
And turn.
Alba!
And turn.
Hellkatzer!
One bolt's all I need. Give me a target.
Let's go back.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
Our ballista, your command.
42. First round has been won. This is fine.
Your Grace, there, on the horizon. Reinforcements for the foe.
Ours is not to reason why.
There, gloire!
Armor won't save him.
Here we are.
Trouver ni gloire!
And turn.
Alba!
Brach! Scheiß! In! Zwei!
Again and again and again.
That.
Off to the front yet again.
Aye.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Get rid of that. 71.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Time I taught you some respect.
Ah, should have listened to me old lady.
119.
Quiet, or the commissar will hear.
That.
We must trust each other.
Left, right, left, right.
This. That. 155.
Brach! Scheiß! In! Zwei!
Off to the front yet again.
They retreat! Your
I
Majesty,
won.
the city's ours!
There we are.
The Nilfgaardians fled in panic, abandoning war machines, shields and arms, even their wounded. The defenders rejoiced. They laughed boisterously, and cries of delight and chanting could be heard all around. "Warrior Queen," they shouted. "Meve, Meve, Meve!"
Hear that, your grace.
I do. No sound rings more lovely to a ruler's ear. Yet rest on our laurels we cannot. Caldwell, the situation in the town, what can you tell me?
Wall breached. Thrice. 400 wounded, near 1,000 without roofs over their heads.
Oh shit.
All nothing compared to the grain stores. Went up in smoke during the siege. And it's some time yet afore the harvest. Your Grace, the war's just begun, I know. All coin should bolster the army, yet if we leave the folk of Dravograd no gold, there will be hunger, with all the attendant discord.
Fine, we shall lend Dravagad our
The
support.
drought of 1258 I remember all too well. I saw famine, what it drives folk to do, the extremes. A strong army I need desperately, yet not at all costs. The townsfolk need gold to survive till the harvest. Count how much, then give it to the garrison commander.
As you command, Your Grace?
The battle we've won, there's just the war that remains. And Nilfgaard will strike again, doubt it not. We must move on. Caldwell, ride ahead to Lyria. My son must call a gathering of the Council of Peers. Tell him so. We'll have much to discuss. Reynard and I will follow with the troops. We shall seek out any Nilfgaardian stragglers, prevent them from rejoining the main force.
Okay. I lost a card. Count Caldwell. I loved him. This card has been added to your army and can be found in the command tent. Fake Florian.
Meve's two adjutants bowed and left the queen to think. She was hungry, sore from the fight, spent. Yet sensing her soldiers' eyes upon her, she set off for the stable, her gait brisk, her head held high.
Can't show them weakness.
We'd live these Nilfgaardian boots. Thought 'twas certain as snow comes with winter.
Kings and emperors fight. Leave the common folk to tidy up. Never damn changes. Ever the same.
Okay, at least we get spoils from the battle. Something here. More stuff right here. And our morale is looking good, which is nice. Okay, what's this? Elf and onion soup. For multiplayer. Chancellor, Commander, Army of Group East. I've dispatched additional resources in an effort to gain allies in the region. Reports suggest we are close to securing the lion's share. Do not leave the Nordlings wanting. Spare no expense. They shall return everything to us before long with interest. Really seems like they weren't expecting us to fight back. Okay. Read bronze card. Spawn one of 3 randomly chosen cards from a specified faction and from neutral cards unless otherwise specified. Garnish each serving with the grated cheese. Add eyeball to taste. Serve hot. Force 2 units to duel. Cannot target bosses. Units take turns dealing damage equal to their power until one of them is destroyed. And everything that glitters is gold. Okay. Royal tent. Nilfgaard crossed borders in 3 spots near Scala, and Rivia. Enemy marched capital temporarily halted by victory at Drovigrad, but further attacks expected in near future. Imperial forces simultaneously attacking Temerian allies. Enemy scouts seen surveying road to Adrian. Imperial fleet movements near ports of Novigrad, Rogenven, and Blaviken. Just attack of Danian also planned. All north in danger. Yeah, I'd expect so from the Nilfgaards. Nothing else, it looks like. This is the only thing left. Just a little bit more money, and that'll be done. Okay, let's keep going. This way.
Golden armor, golden air, reaps blacklads like grain. Maeve, Maeve, Maeve.
Like how I have my own little cheerleading squad. New markers have been added. Milady, the villagers fear an attack from Nilfgaardian marauders. They ask that you order a group of soldiers to remain to offer protection. Of course, for they are my subjects, I shall do what I must to keep them from harm. I shall do what I must. I will be a good queen. Okay.
Neve stood surrounded by advisors, discussing, when all at once they heard a mighty thud.
Bloody hell!
They looked to see a cavalryman who'd clearly fallen from his saddle. The men who witnessed the blunder began to jest, only to choke on their laughter as the wretch, having risen to his hands and knees, began to shake and vomit blood.
Uh-oh.
The medic's diagnosis: poison. In spite of his best efforts, the cavalryman breathed his last that very night. Soon, several other riders developed the same symptoms, and at the last shared their comrade's fate. All were buried at the roadside, beneath an old willow.
This looks to be no coincidence,
Reynard said gravely.
Our stores of water. Someone's poisoned them. We must find the fiend. In the interim, your Majesty must quench her thirst with wine.
Could it be the elf? Then I let stick around. Maybe I was too hasty to help.
Milady, a strange boat floated past. Thought it imperial, but it flew not black sails, but reddings. Deep red, like blood. Where's Yanko? 'Twere dawn I sent him into the fields, but he's not returned.
The lady, the owner of the mill, has said the collection of this gold was a trying task, but he offers it to you for the betterment of the army, a model subject, one others should look to. He has our thanks. Share the gold with our soldiers. Let that serve as an additional incentive. Gold with the soldiers. Thank you, good man.
Meve recognized them at once as those of the Lyrian vanguard. She drew her sword and prepared to face the invader. Yet coming down upon her force were not Nilfgaridans, but bearded warriors clad in leather, horned helmets on their heads. This was not so. The Queen could not believe her eyes.
Skelligan raiders? This far inland?
But this was no time to be bewildered. Meve spurred her horse. It neighed and reared, and then the twain leapt into the fray.
150? Skelligers fight differently than the other folk of the north, with a song on their lips. They throw themselves at enemy's sword and axe with an eager smile. They welcome barrages of arrows, shrug off all wounds. It is no small feat to best the islanders in battle, and yet it is possible, as Meve was about to prove. Eliminate Lippy Gudmund. Okay, Lippy. Okay. Short. Okay, this is fine for now.
Skelliger!
Reynard, what the devil? Sea raiders here!
After one turn, on turn start, force the highest unit of unit to damage Lippy by its power, then Lippy damages that unit by his power. 1 second, guys. Unit of each power on this row by the average roll unit's power, then destroy self. Okay.
Lyria!
End turn.
The gods are with us!
I'm coming.
put our steel to the test? Left, right, left, right.
Okay.
For Brad!
We'll ransack your temples! Wipe ourselves on your vestments!
Clear shot!
Can't take it anymore.
What is it?
One boat's all I need.
Ugh, got a bad case of roller's back.
Again and again and again.
You wanna pass, you gotta pay. Can't let you through elseways.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
Okay.
You've got stones, wench.
You've sailed into troubled waters, mate.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Okay.
More hawk devour ye!
Left, right, left, right.
Okay.
Give us all you got!
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
Give me a target. Our ballista, your command.
We won? We won! Okay.
The Skelligers fought hard, fought bravely, brought mayhem. Yet the Queen's ordered, disciplined force won the day. The islanders seemed entirely undismayed at their defeat. A trait of theirs, I must admit, I've ever admired.
Well, you're right scrappy for landlubbers. Lippy Goodman applauds you for your pluck, Queen. When we sup, me and the lads will drink your health.
Why, thank you. You acquired. Or Drome Bear. From the Skelligers against
That we
Nilfgaard.
shall yet see, sir. We must know something first. What brings you this far inland? What drove you from the sea?
Meve asked, crossing her arms.
Ha! What always drives us? Looting and pillaging. The coast's picked clean since long, so we set our longships up the Yaruga for gold and glory!
Amusing. I always assumed you to be honourable folk.
And who dares to claim elsewise?
Your very actions do so. You've attacked a land preoccupied, a land already at war with invaders. But I suppose it makes sense. You've ever feared to attack Imperials.
The Queen prodded gently.
What did you say, wench?
Gudmund had quickly turned red with rage.
I'll prove just how wrong you are, I will! Why, we'll be drinking mead from Nilfgaardian helmets for sundown! Follow me, lads!
Meve smiled as she watched the islanders gather their gear and prepare to march. She doubted not in the least that Gudmund would honor his pledge.
Good. Makes things a little bit easier for us. Have to thank him if we see him again. Okay. More people, thankfully.
Here the damage seems not so great.
It appears Nilfgaard's not yet turned its forces towards the capital. We're likely to encounter no more than pathfinders and foragers.
So I hope.
Let's say let's hope. That's not a guarantee. What's this? Transform a damaged unit into a bear. Close this and close your eye. Eat this and close your eyes. You might be in for a surprise. That's funny. Let's see. Workshop. Movement. Yeah, we got enough. We got plenty, actually. Leave the camp. Go up that way. The cow looked weird for a second. Okay, we're doing fine so far. We're to get more money back. More stuff around here. This area. Apparently there was loot back here that I didn't get to. Need to interest. Loot.
The Nilfgaardian invasion necessitated certain steps. Meve had dispatched scrolls to her garrison commanders, based upon which they were to announce general musters. She'd hoped that by the time she reached Crydam, fresh recruits would be waiting to join her growing force. Alas, the commander of this fort, one Sergeant Griggs, had only bad news.
Your Majesty, I've not the numbers to man the walls even. The call to arms brings few new recruits and more men desert each day. Folk are terrified something awful. They don't believe in victory.
What? Make a speech.
They don't believe in victory?
The Queen rose from behind the table, toppling her chair.
Then let them hear how I smashed the Blackclads at Dravigrad.
Quick as can be, the commander gathered all Crydam's inhabitants in the central square. Meve stepped out in front of the crowd and recounted her most recent victory. The folk of Crydam listened with bated breath.
And so, we must stand together. Fight, arm in arm. Be a wall against which black-clad hordes will be dashed!
The townsfolk responded with thunderous applause, yet enthusiasm is rarely long-lived. That born of Meve's fiery words had dispersed after but a few days. No new volunteers joined the garrison, and the townsfolk hid from Sergeant Griggs to avoid being pressed into service. Neither the towns nor the Queen's own company were reinforced, and Meve left Crydam angry as a wasp.
No will to fight amongst the common folk. No will, no spirit at all.
Well, that's bad. Whoops, wrong choice. What's over here? I would say that's a golem. According to legend, a mage with the name of Cornelius the White once lived in Nilfgaridans. Following a conflict with two elders, he was forced to escape with haste. Before fleeing, however, he first hid his entire fortune in a nearby crevice. Aware of other residents would seek the treasure for themselves, he dared not leave it without a guardian. So I have to eliminate all foes. Okay. Destroy the unit to the right and boost self by its power. If it's an artificial boost, self by current power instead.
One bolt's all I need. Give me a target.
Lesser Dua. If there are three or more Lesser Dua, combine them into Dua. Death Wish spawn to Lesser Dua.
Can use this. Not sure for what just yet, but
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
if the ring won't come off, just take the whole finger.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
There we are. Let's try that again.
Can't take it anymore.
Can use this. Not sure for what just yet. If the ring won't come off, just take the whole finger.
Okay.
Armor won't say.
And turn.
Company! Forward march!
Damn. Let's try it one more time. If I can't do it, I might just skip this battle.
Can't take it anymore.
Can use this. Not sure for what just yet, but
Okay.
if the ring won't come off, just take the whole finger.
Our ballista, your command. Armor won't save them.
Her Majesty is exceptional.
Okay. Alright, one more time.
only loot corpses. Except sometimes they're quite fresh.
Our ballista, your command.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Can use this. I'm not overwatched yet.
There we are. Okay.
Armor won't serve.
We must trust each other.
Damn. I'm skipping this. Sorry, guys. Correspondent to your army and can be found in the command tent. More on a runestone.
A contract on a monster. Interesting.
It's over here.
A dragon! A live one, seen it with my own eyes. A mess of teeth. A dragon! A live one, seen it with my own eyes. Had wings like a bat and a mess of teeth.
Okay. So you're there. Let's go over here. This. Milady, the hovel's resident peasant by name of Bogan has word for you. He claims he saw someone under cover of night bury some sort of treasure near the orchard. For a small sum, he's offered to sketch out a map of where to look. Very well, please pay what he asked. Okay. $103.
As Meave and company traversed the ruddy meadows, strident voices reached their ears.
I beg your pardon. I've heard enough. A duel. I challenge you to a duel.
A duel? Nonsense. I'd sooner lay you across my lap and give your arse a thorough flailing, you scoundrel.
The Queen approached the arguing parties. Two nobles, Lords Cartwright and Mansfield. Quickly she ascertained they were up in arms over ownership of an orchard lying between their estates. Assisting both nobles, their kinsmen, armed to the teeth, prepared to leap at each other and crush heads. Upon spotting Meave, the lords lowered their voices, bowed and presented themselves. Yet they could not keep their ire fettered long, and were soon casting aspersions again.
Your Grace, Mansfield has seized it. No, stolen my land. Land that has been in my family for generations.
It is my recompense for your reckless deeds. To burn down me mill in Furchin for a bit of sawdust in your flour? Well, I never.
A bit? a bit! Oh, let me at him. Farman's taken ill, cook's feverish, all from that manure. You are a fraud, sir. A fraud and a thief.
Though she faced the not at all trifling matter of the Nilfgaardian invasion, Meve agreed to settle the dispute. Reynard, who knew the history of every Lyrian and Rivian family 7 generations back, served as her advisor.
No doubt I would find for the Cartwrights. They are in the right here, as regards the title to the land. Yet your grace must consider, the Mansfields have ever served the crown and never delayed payment of tribute. Whereas the Cartwrights are litigious charlatans who owe the royal treasury thousands, many thousands.
I could divide it, but I think I'm going to try and give it to Mansfield.
The orchard must go
seems
to the
like
vassal
the right
unburdened by debt. This is what I prefer,
said Meve.
Thus I declare it Mansfield's.
But the law clearly says...
I am the law, Cartwright.
Lord Cartwright moved to debate the matter further, but a snort from Reynard reminded him he stood before his liege. Mansfield, content, made an ample contribution to bolster Meve's force and the realm's defense.
Well, he's not gonna like it, but that's why you pay your dues.
So you see, my dear Cartwright, justice has been served.
I wouldn't antagonize him though, dude. That doesn't seem like a very smart thing to do. There's stuff over around this way. Avatar. Went to multiplayer. Nothing that way, okay. Let's go back around. More money. Kill allies and boost them by 2. I can't afford anything else right now. Nothing else is unlocked. Let's go talk to this lady over here. Your Grace, in the cottage lives an herbalist whom local peasants hold in high regard. Her potions and ointments have healed many wounds, saved many lives. If you wish to procure remedies from her stock, why not? Oh! Dimertanium bomb. Awesome. I am missing one piece of that one card, I think. I think the dragon's over this way. There are no cows left. Lose the battle. Kill the wyvern. Wyvern that prowled the fields of Foregate was first spotted by Melek. a local half-wit, he had been busy carving obscene words into a birch stump by the roadside when the Draconoid suddenly pierced the clouds above him. After hastily and ineffectually cleaning his soiled trousers with a fern leaf, he rushed to the village to warn the others of the vicious beast's presence. Cows can't die, okay. Every 2 turns on start, consume a random cow. Damn it.
Give me a target.
Can't take it anymore.
Our ballista, your command.
We must trust each other.
There we are. Okay, good. That was an easy one. Few remedies exist for man who has lost his youthful vigor. Sorry, guys. Recommended solution is a simple mixture of raw dragon eggs, sprinkled sugar, and a splash of pepper vodka. Should no dragon eggs be readily available, instead boil liver of a cockatrice after first massaging in a blend of the Arcanian spices. Okay.
Milady, something's wrong at Abbott's Ravine. I heard whinnies and screams at first. How all's gone silent.
Interesting.
Why ever do the gods punish us so? To be cast out by Nilfgaard, and now to face beasts.
Restore enemy units to their base power. Get maxed. Let's try working with that, see what happens. Okay, I think we've gone to the other side now. Let's look. Seen that lady. Get over here to the orchard. There's loot somewhere over here. Okay, let's go this way. Ah, I see it. Stuff over here. The hell happened?
On their way to the capital, Meave and company happened one fine day upon a lone rider. Had I been at her side, I would immediately have recognized his passionate gaze and altogether chivalrous mien.
Identify yourself, sir, and your intent.
Ache of Denel I am dubbed, and my design I never conceal. The good book says the world is a garden which the gods once conferred upon man, and we men have this garden neglected. In consequence, all manner of filth has made its lair here. Drowners, ghouls, and other kobolds. I have sworn ne'er to rest until the day when, with the gods' help, I have rid the world of these beasts and pests. I wander all lands, seeking out evil and facing it in mortal combat.
Who do we spy? A knight-errant?
Just as likely a madman.
How goes your hunt?
How goes your hunt? Caught the trail of any monster?
Monster? Too fair a term by far. An exceptionally vile worm has made its lair in nearby caverns. It is said to be the very distillation of filth. A slither in horror. A mélange of the macabre.
Goodness, Mr. Fancy Words.
Its head, that of a wild cat of Ophir. Its maw full of spiked teeth. The wings of a bat it is said to have. The tail of a scorpion, and from it a thick venom drips. Learned men call this variety a manticore, or mardiacore.
Perhaps it will be most prudent, then, to send for a witcher.
A witcher? Soulless automatons they are, all. Feeding on common folks' fears. What they demand gold to do, I perform without demand of any coin.
Sir Ake, far be it from me to discourage you. Your endeavor is noble, no doubt, but from what I have heard, manticores are exceedingly dangerous beasts.
To defeat this filth alone could be a difficult task, I'll not deny. Yet try it I must, for it is what I have sworn before the gods.
Okay. We shall help you if you then join us.
We shall help you find and fight the manticore, provided you then pledge to help us fight an even fiercer and filthier beast.
Of course, my lady. Yet what manner of horror is it? A viper? A griffin? A drake of some rare form?
Were it only. 'Tis a beast of 1,000 heads, covered in black armor, its fire consuming whole villages.
Noble lady, I know bestiary is only in parts, yet I've seen some of the world, and never have I heard of such a terror.
You need but look about you, and spot Nilfgaard's legions.
Devastating. But you must forgive me, your grace. This struggle between realms is not one to which I can lay a hand.
Fair enough, I
If
cannot
such is
force
your
you.
view, I shall not. The care you show for my folk I greatly appreciate, Sir Ake of Denel. Godspeed.
And to you, your majesty.
I wish she would have helped us. It would have been good for everybody involved, but I guess not.
Not a scrap.
Okay, new markers.
A whole village. Just one big grave now.
Oh. Okay. Guess there's nothing else here. want this.
One of them golden sons belongs on the side of my own ship.
Getting a lot of money. Camp rules, no pissing in the fire, no shitting next to the tents, no shouting at dawn. You break the rules, I break your legs. It's good to see Lippy again. More money.
What's a folk moving about of late? Fair Libya is our own land, charming, fertile and grand.
The hell is this about? Oh, vengeance, okay. Your Majesty, Lippy Goodman's warriors have started a brawl at the tavern. They've broken pitchers, drained all the barrels of ale, even eaten the innkeeper's cat. They dance in revelry, and revelry is in celebration of their recent victory over Nilfgaardian division. They show no signs of slowing down. What are your orders? Seems they're wishing for fights, and a few soldiers to bring them to order. I shall pay for the damage. It's a small price to maintain allies in this war. Small price to maintain allies, I'd say. Rather have allies than enemies. What's this new thing? Destroy the highest ally and play 2 allies from your graveyard. Okay, that's fine.
One evening, soldiers brought before Meve the elf she had saved from a lynching. It seemed he had been the fiend who had poisoned the water barrels from which several soldiers had drunk, then suffered and died.
Yes, I did it. And I regret it not one bit.
Seethed the elf.
Nilfgaardian, Temerian, some brute from Lyria, you Dwan are all alike. I detest you. All of you, your filth for what you've wrought with my brethren. I'm proud. I am that even a few of your kind perished at my hand. Hail and Shay.
Meve pursed her lips into a thin white line. Reynard knew the expression. It did not bode well.
No, it
I
did
should
not.
drag you to the capital. Hang you high in the market square.
Meve said through gritted teeth.
Yet this you would want. Am I right? For your folk to speak of you? For your folk to remember? Well, you shan't have it. You'll hang here, in the middle of nowhere, with but crows to witness it and then pick at your eyes.
It was a summary execution. No sentence was read, no last wish observed. The elf's corpse then hung long at the roadside, as none came forth to claim and bury it.
Fucking bastard. That's what I get for being nice to someone.
We welcome you
Keep
home,
going.
Your Majesty.
Hey, bud.
Prince Willem awaits your return, Your Grace.
Wow, we're actually getting pretty damn close to home. I haven't mentioned much. I missed a little bit of loot. A point of interest here, a point of there. Loot there.
Home at last, Your Grace.
Mm-hmm. We shall not enjoy it long, I fear. Soon we must face the black-clads in the field.
Yet a moment's peace we will have. After that drubbing you gave them at Dravigrad. they'll wish to rethink their strategy.
Good. Ports. Scoia'tael propaganda. Elves, dwarves, and gnomes, elves, dwarves, gnomes, halflings, the end of the old order is nigh. The oppressive regimes of the north, the plunderers of our lands, rapists of our folk, shall fall to the Nilfgaardian onslaught, and we can assist this downfall. We must assist it. Each and every one of us, those able to wield a weapon, join us in the woods, seek out a Scoia'tael commando. Those too young, too old, too crippled, fight whoever you can with poison dagger lies. Cowards who stand idle shall be tried after the war as traitors to the elder races. Of course. And nothing new I can add to that. Okay. Let's just keep going. You are approaching an important moment in your journey. If you choose to continue, you will not be able to resume any unfinished activity in this area. That's fine. 7 of 10.
Neve had ridden out of Lyria in early spring, her retinue modest, as none larger was needed for the brief summit of sovereigns. She returned now to her capital, at the head of an army that dragged behind it bandits and Nilfgaardian prisoners in chains. The whole city came out to greet her. Its traders, craftsfolk, priests. Also, her eldest son and heir, Prince Willem. A boy who, it seemed, might never be prepared to rule. Neve and Willem rode side by side past the cheering throngs, their faces frozen in regal smiles. It was not until they reached the castle stables that they found a corner in which to speak freely, candidly.
Welcome home, Mother. Content I am to see you, to be sure.
And I'm happy to see you. Though I dare say I'd have been much happier to witness you leading an army towards Dravigrad. Willem, I trusted you. Left the realm in your care.
Indeed. And I, in turn, did my utmost to choose the best course for...
Willem, don't be so damned courtly. There's no one else here. My son. Nilfgaard has invaded our home. We're at war. When rulers don't strive and don't choose, when rulers grab their swords and shields and ride out to defend their subjects.
You didn't let me finish.
Very well, Willem. Say your piece.
All right. Say what you wanted to, please.
I feared I'd be hasty, Mother, and I didn't want to be. When we got word of the invasion, the lords convened at the castle. They demanded I hear them out. They wanted to give me counsel. If I'd rushed into the field to confront the foe, I'd have been half blind to the situation, not known all the options I had at my disposal.
A ruler never knows all the options. Yet he must decide and act nonetheless. I need to prepare. I'll see you at the Council of Peers.
And indeed she did, when the peers convened in the throne room. Surrounded by animal hides and Zerrikanian tapestries, the lords stood in tense silence, awaiting the queen. When her figure filled the doorway, they fawningly prostrated themselves.
We've myriad matters to resolve, so I trust you're well rested. Whatever the case, I've no doubt we shall meet the dawn afore we're done. Firstly, we must ask assistance. Pen a letter to King Demavend. Scribe, take this down. Dear... What? Uncle? Cousin? Blast. Again. I, Meve, by the god's grace, sovereign of Rivia and...
Your Grace, Mother, the peers and I, we've come to propose another solution.
Oh, God.
Yes, out with it.
We wish to acknowledge Nilfgaard's authority, pledge fealty to the Emperor.
No.
I beg your pardon.
The black-clad hordes outnumber our forces manyfold, and they're far better equipped. We stand not the slightest chance against them in open...
You will not lecture me about Nilfgaard's army, my son. All you know of them you garnered from coloured renderings, whereas I faced them at Dravograd. I faced them and crushed them.
But your grace, the losses. For this fleeting victory in which you delight, how many of your subjects had to perish? Bend a knee afore the Emperor, and you shall spare thousands.
Nay, never! Understood, Caldwell? Not ever!
I'm with her on this one.
I'd hoped to persuade you, but it seems I've failed. Nonetheless, the die's been cast. We've signed the accord with Nilfgaard. Our noble lords stand with me.
The blood left Maeve's face. She had realized her son, who had ever professed to detest politics and shirked his duties as crown prince, had just stabbed her in the back, as had her entire court.
What is this? Treason to my eyes! The gallows is what awaits you!
Willem rules Lyria now.
Of course he
Should you not
does.
acquiesce and
Pathetic little
approve the
bastard.
accord, I fear only you, milady, shall have the pleasure to meet the hangman.
Don't get ahead of yourself, Caldwell. My mother will not be harmed. Not one hair on
Oh
her head.
yeah, sure.
Understood? Confine the Queen to the tower.
You err deeply, my son.
Just because you
Queen
bow
was
to
confined
someone.
to a cell. Gilded armor she had traded for a simple robe. A courtly retinue for a swarm of rats. She was the very picture of misery. At the window of her cell, gripping the bars, Maeve stood powerless, her anger so great she wept and wailed. Her Lyria was free no more.
Damn, I lost a good card. Lost all my cards.
Have I come at a bad time?
Oh, go fuck yourself, Caldwell. I hope you find what you're looking for at the end of a fucking rope.
Demons take you, Caldwell. You've long been at this scheme, haven't you? You left the strays of Sparla to roam the realm, to forage, so that I would have to look to them. And thus gained your cohorts the time they needed to complete Lyria's sail to Nilfgaard.
You've seen through it all, that's clear. After the fact, of course, but still.
Willem, you turned him. How?
The boy's not fit to wear the crown. Hasn't sufficient wit nor valor. I know this. You know this. Just, he knows it not. Willem fancied himself a statesman, wished terribly to prove he was one. I made it possible. I've been amply rewarded, I have. Palatine since just yesterday, in fact.
You'll have neither my blessing nor congratulations. Sorry to disappoint you.
I seek neither. I've come for another reason. To bid you adieu. Willem does not seek your death. Does not even fathom it, as you well know. Moreover, his resolve will wilt in time, and he'll wish to free you. So, come the morn, when the young king rides out to pledge fealty afore General Epdahi, you shall use your bed linens to hang yourself.
Of course. Go plow yourself, Caldwell.
I see. You wish to see me bow afore you, lie prostrate, beg you for mercy. Plough yourself with a pike, Caldwell. And you needn't send your thugs. I'll not falter nor hesitate. I'll take my own life.
Adieu, your grace. And use your last evening wisely.
You don't have to
Maeve
worry.
felt a rush of despair, yet bit her lip to mute any weeping. No, she would not give Caldwell the satisfaction. Morning arrived with the sound of footsteps in the corridor. Maeve rose from her cot and stood in the center of her cell. She was prepared for anything. Well, nearly anything.
The Duke of Dogs.
Titles seem senseless under the circumstances, don't you think? Let's forgo them. I'm Gascon.
Hello, good sir.
Has Caldwell sent you? To kill me?
A no and a no. Actually, you're free.
How shall I put this? That cad, Count Caldwell, used yours truly and the strays as bait in a scheme aimed at kicking your shapely backside off your throne.
Now, I'm hardly vindictive. First to forgive, in fact. Take your threat to send me to the gallows. Forgotten already. Yet being played for a fool, I cannot abide. So when the strays freed me, I knew what I'd do to spite the Count afore I disappeared. I'd free you. That's to say, on one condition. You've got to request it of me, my lady. Courteously.
Of course. In that case, please free me.
For my realm I will do this, and much, much more. Even bow afore a brigand. Thus I beg you, Gascon, Duke of Dogs, grant me my freedom.
Ha! Incredible! I've lived to see someone grovel with dignity. A true ruler you've got to be. You are free.
And grateful. Now please let me pass. I must get to the city jail at once.
Would you look at this woman? Free her from one prison, she flies off to the next.
They hold Reynard there. And if I've any ally left, anyone who's not betrayed me, it's him. I must get him out.
Hold, my lady. Unarmed, alone.
Have I any other option?
In a sense. See, they locked a few strays in the city pits too. Got a common cause, I'd say. Care to join forces?
The Queen took Gascon up on his offer. Then she, Gascon, and the strays snuck through the city to its dungeon. Reynard had not wavered for a moment in his devotion to the Queen. Never the slouch, he had also not lost any time.
I've inquired among the other arrested soldiers. Many are prepared to fight, even die at your side, your grace.
Seems they may yet get their chance. But now we must flee. All of us.
Yet in leaving the jail, the company ran into trouble. When Caldwell's cutthroats had failed to find Meve in her cell waiting for her secret execution, they had informed the Count. He, in turn, dispatched patrols into the streets. The Queen and her cohorts ran into one such unit.
Blast. We shan't outrun them. To arms!
Oh, time to fight. Let's prove our bastard little boy exactly who he's trying to dethrone here, shall we? And thus Lyrian stood against Lyrian. At first, Meve fought only to stun, to wound, not to kill. Yet she quickly realized the soldiers upset her, held no such reservations. These men who had saluted her but a few days before, and whose faces she knew well, would pull no punches, soften no blows. Meve had no choice but to follow suit. Find an escape route. Once an escape route is found, gain more points than your opponent within 3 turns. Okay.
Gascon? Bloody hell, where'd he get to?
Your grace, we must make haste. Caldwell's roused the whole city by now.
Damn.
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me. Cursed traitors.
Fuck.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die. Sod it. Sod it all. Aye. Didn't think I'd leave you just like that, did you?
Honestly, I did.
Well, thank you, Gascon.
Again and again and again.
End turn.
Doubt I'll ever pay off these school loans.
Give me a target.
Jesus Christ.
Your Grace, what guarantee do we have that they won't stab us in the back?
None. We found an escape. Useless points, you will lose the battle.
Ever have a stone knock out one of your teeth?
As you wish, milady.
Watch your heads!
Oh, Lady Margarita told us of this.
I'm fucked.
Catch!
Yeah, okay.
Gascon? Bloody hell.
Your Grace, we must make haste. Caldwell's roused.
Okay.
This harvest, we'll be reaping black-clad heads. Sod it. Sod it all. My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me. Don't like this. There's a time to reap, a time to sow.
Didn't think I'd leave you just like that, did you?
Honestly, I did.
Cursed traitors.
Watch your heads!
Left, right, left, right.
Your Grace, what guarantee?
Catch!
Sod it. Sod it all. I'm a war servant.
Doubt I'll ever pay off these school loans.
Hey?
Come on, give me an escape.
Again and again and again.
Looking to dance, mate?
This fucking sucks.
An army's a waste of time for one like me.
Naturally. At once.
Oh, these
Ever have
fucking
a
cunts.
stone knock out one of your teeth?
Of course, now there's the goddamn gate with no hope of escape. Of course.
Aye. Should have listened to me, old lady.
Let's try one more time.
Gascon? Bloody hell.
This
Your Grace.
black-clad heads. Cursed traitors. My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me. One bolt is all I need. There's a time to reap, a time to sow.
Didn't think I'd leave you just like that, did you?
Yep.
Honestly, I did.
Again and again and again.
Aye.
$45 right now.
Oh, Lady Margarita told us of this.
Give me a target.
Your Grace.
Shut up.
This could hurt.
An army's a waste of time for one like me.
Looking to dance, mate?
Screwed.
Our ballista, your command.
Left, right, left, right.
Doubt I'll ever pay off these school loans.
Watch your heads!
I have the worst luck with this.
Again and again and again.
bigger they are, easier they are to target.
There we are.
Ow!
And turn.
As you wish, my lady.
I'm fucked.
Yes?
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Okay.
Sod it. Sod it all.
Fuck.
Yeah, yeah!
Every rib's a thief.
Should have listened to me, old lady.
Yeah, fucked. As I said. Well, I'm skipping this battle.
I thank you, Gascon. You and your men, for your aid.
'Tis nought, my lady. Strays never say no to a proper brawl.
No brawl this was. Sun rising against Mother. Lyrian striking at Lyrian. I fear a blood war's begun.
It has.
Come now. Seems to me the war's ended. Your realm's lost to Nilfgaard. You've no army to speak of.
Then I shall assemble a new one. And with it have Caldwell hanged, and drive Nilfgaard back across the Yaruga.
You're mad. How will you find the men? Riding from hamlet to hamlet, speaking from atop a crate?
Mm-hmm.
No. I shall find them in Edern. I've a favour to call in with King Demavend, and I'll sway volunteers to my cause on the way.
Well, you've your first willing warriors already.
Really? You're gonna stay?
How so?
We've nothing left in Lyria. Our hideouts are compromised, Caldwell's sure to set a price on our heads, and Nilfgaardians roam the land in numbers. Besides, I'll be right tickled to see proud Queen Meve fighting elbow to elbow with a bandit she'd wish to hang just a half day afore.
Well, it is said my foe's foe is my friend. And I'd be a fool to turn down assistance now, no matter who offers. So be it.
Well, Gascon, welcome. Infiltrators, Strays Cavalry, Alchemists.
Very high-minded of you, my lady.
Mm-hmm.
So, shall we shake on? Nay? Well then, the high road beckons. Though first we must escape the city with our lives. Follow me.
Lyria was hers no more. Meve now had to flee her capital and realm as quickly as she could. Wont to travel the city streets in a gilded carriage, the Queen now saw them from a slightly different vantage point.
Ugh. Is this the only way? Are you quite certain? The Queen
is a common fugitive now, so she'd do better to pinch her nose and whinge not at all.
At long last, Meve reached the gate. Yet this she found shut tight, locked and guarded.
Gods be damned.
Easy, Your Grace. Nothing we can't solve with a quiver full of quarrels.
Those are our men.
They were, Reynard, were.
Gascon's raiders were poised to loose their bolts, but were thwarted when the Queen stepped out in front of them.
What's she... Your Majesty? I've orders to arrest Your Grace.
Place me in irons, then.
Please understand, I haven't a choice.
Fear not. You'll be rewarded by Caldwell in Nilfgaardian Florens.
The captain's head dropped. His cheeks burned crimson.
Go, Your Grace. Flee now, but only to return.
Remember this, Gascon.
That was good.
I'm no fugitive. I'm a queen, robbed of her rightful crown. And though I may need to venture to the world's end before I return, I shall have it back.
Good woman. Achievement. Never give up, never surrender. Complete the main storyline for Lyria.
Having fled Lyria, Queen Meve ventured into Edirn, her old friend Reynard and new ally Gascon at her side. The war had bitten into this land too. Still, Meve hoped to sway King Demavend to her cause, and with his aid, to oust the traitors, retake her throne, and drive the Nilfgaardian invader from her realm. Yet to start, she was forced to fight, Scoia'tael no less. Emerging from a wood, Meve's retinue encountered a unit of elven rebels just moments from hanging a handful of prisoners. Among the latter, the Queen spotted a woman, a proud warrior with a striking, thick black braid.
Okay.
The lass I believe I know.
Well, unless we rush to her rescue, it'll soon be you knew her.
Well said. Lyrians, attack!
It was Meve's first clash with the Scoia'tael warriors who bled for the non-human cause. The name translates to squirrels in common tongue, a reference to the rubby tails fastened to their caps and helms. The ornament had become a hallmark of the partisans, much like the icy cruelty to which they subjected their human prisoners. Eliminate the Scoia'tael executioners. Do not let Black Rayla die.
Hang the butcher! Valoa!
She can't breathe, Your Grace. We must rush to her aid.
Strengthens itself by 1 whenever an enemy or allied card is moved.
And just when you thought things were about to get dull.
Yeah, yeah! Kayam!
Free the warrior!
Okay.
Have it the white of an eye from half a league away.
There we are.
I shall not fail!
The elves! Scatter them! They block our path!
You mad? Don't shake that!
None shall tread on us!
There we are. We've saved her.
The Scoia'tael warriors shocked the Queen with their speed, their cunning, and their cruelty. Yet in the end, the Lyrians prevailed. When the last elf hit the ground, the Queen had her men untie those they'd sought to hang.
1,000 thanks, Your Grace. Heard many tales of your valor. Pleased to see there weren't just flattery and propaganda.
Black Rayla. Haga, we saw you there. You command King Demoven's special forces.
That's right. Though not many remain to command.
So I see. How did it come to this?
My liege sent me to wipe out a Scoia'tael band, led by a rat called Eldane. Followed the vermin's tracks for several days. Straight into his trap, turned out.
Sadly.
Hunting elves in the woods. Truly inspired, I must say.
Had no choice. Doing nothing would have brought us surer, swifter doom. The Black Clad have invaded Edirn. Thanks to elven aid. They snap our supply lines, lurk like dogs, prey on vulnerable units and scouts.
You mean to say Nilfgaard's broken your defenses?
Aye. Though their march will soon halt, believe me. To advance, they'll have to take Rosberg, a stronghold that's yet to fall once. They'll break against its walls like waves upon the rocks.
I'm glad Edirn still defends the north.
While Edirn stands, the north is not yet lost.
I'll convey your grace's words to the king at the first occasion.
I'd rather hope to convey them myself. I have come to Edirn seeking aid. I wish to ask Demavend for support.
The king is in Rosberg, overseeing siege preparations. I'm heading that way too to report on our skirmish with the Scoia'tael. I might serve as your guide. These lands I know better than any.
Black Rayla, okay.
Excellent. Guide on.
Okay guys, with that, I'm going to end the stream here. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I had a lot of fun. If you want to see previous streams I've done, go check out my YouTube channel. Link is in my bio. If you guys want to see more about the streams, link, go check out my X on my Instagram. Link is also in my bio. Check out my schedule here on Twitch. If you don't want to do any of that for whatever reason, here is the stream schedule for this week. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, do whatever the hell it is you guys want to do, and I hope you guys have a good day or night wherever you are. I shall see you guys real soon. Bye!